Hey there, Heather Boyd Wire here.
Today I had a special request from Jacqueline to make a wire woven letter J, and I'll be making it as a bookmark. I'm using 16 gauge, 18 gauge, and 26 gauge artistic wire, and the 24 gauge by the dozen artistic wire. My tools are the Beadalon Slimline Series chain nose pliers, round nose pliers, their Glimmer Series nipper tool, the nylon jaw pliers, and the bail making pliers. I'm going to start with about 20 inches of 18 gauge artistic wire, and I will fold it in half. And straighten out the wires, just bring them right parallel to each other, and I made just a little wire gadget to hold the wires apart. This is totally optional. You can just go ahead and start your weaving. We're going to go in with a 90-inch piece of 26 gauge wire. You can use 28 gauge wire if it's easier to work with. And we are going to do a simple weave. So wind the wire around one base wire and then down through and around the other base wire in a zigzag formation. Just a very basic weave. If you prefer to do a different weave, you can. I'll link up my wire weaving ebook, which shows all kinds of different weaves that you can use and also has the templates for all the letters. So go ahead and weave to use up all your wire. Really, the length depends on how big you want to make your letter, and you can spread or contract the wires depending on how you want them arranged, if you want more spacing or not. Now we're just going to bend it around in a curve, just gently with our fingers, just pressing and bending to make the bottom curve of the J. And then we're just going to imagine where we want it to be bent at the top, and we're going to gently bend it around, just really holding it firmly so it stays flat. And you see the woven wire can be pushed around depending on how you need it. I really like this idea of starting with a strip that's already woven and molding it afterwards. It's a fun technique. You can pre-make all your strips of woven wire if you like. Now we're going to go around and continue with the J. Bring it around in a curve and use your nylon jaw pliers if you need help to hold it flat. So keep bringing it around and over, and take your time with this part so you're happy with it. And if you have too much woven wire, all you have to do is clip it and remove the extra. I'll keep that for a future project. And what I'm going to do now is just clip off one of the ends. So we're going to bend it to the back and give it a little clip with the flush cutters and pinch in that little pokey end. So there's our starting point for the J, and I will clip the other end flush. Take my round nose pliers and curve it around into a closed loop. Bring it around, and now we want to form a spiral. There's a few different ways I like to make spirals. Sometimes I'll do it on a cone, and otherwise you could just go in with your round nose pliers and make some little bends to make your spiral. Just take your time with this, and then grab your nylon jaw pliers and hold it firmly and rotate the spiral in. These nylon jaw pliers are super handy for this. Now we're going to clip the other ends flush and do the same. We're going to make some smaller spirals at the bottom. Bring in that spiral. Just a little flick of the wrist, just rotate it in. This artistic wire is nice and flexible, and it makes really nice curves and spirals. So we'll do the other one now and just have two smaller spirals at the bottom. To make the flowers, I'm going to start with 2 pieces of 10 inches of the colored artistic wire, and we're going to crisscross them. I'm going to make a 2-toned rose. Now I did troubleshoot these designs in the latest live stream. I will link that up in the description below this video. Took me a while to remember how to do these roses, but the best way to do it is to put it on a round form and then form your rose. Shout out to Connie for reminding me how to make these roses. We're going to bring the wires around. We bring them under and around, and then the next 2 go under and around, and keep rotating the band around, and this makes a nice little rose. Now we have to finish off the ends. I'll bring them around the base band and clip them flush. Same thing on this side, around and clip, and you can pinch in those little pokey ends on both sides with the chain nose pliers, and just push in those ends so they're more discreet and clip the band. This could also be a ring before you clip the band. And now we're going to find a nice placement for the rose. Hold it and twist the ends around to secure them in place. Just grab them with the chain nose pliers, bring them around and pinch them in place. And do the other ends around. You can do both wires at once, or if it's easier, just separate them and finish off each wire separately. Bring them right around and pinch in those ends. For the greenery, I'm going to use the 24 gauge green artistic wire. And again, I worked this out on the live stream. I tried different ways to make the leaves, and this is a nice, simple way to make the leaves. So we're using the round nose pliers. We're going to form the outline of the leaf and then bend the wire back up the middle to the tip. Hold it with the nylon jaw pliers and bend the wire back to the other side and back down the middle. Makes a very cute, simple leaf with a little line down the middle. And now we're going to twist one wire around, and then we can form another leaf. And around, just a very basic leaf shape. Bend the wire at the tip with the round nose pliers down and finish the shape of the leaf, and then bend the wire up the middle. Hold it with the nylon jaw pliers and bend the wire back down the middle. Very simple. Now you have to hold it with the chain nose pliers so it doesn't get distorted when you twist the wire around. So hold it in the middle of the leaf and bend the other wire around to make a little twist. Once you have your leaves, you're going to attach it to the letter right beside the rose. I just attach them to the side. You guys can use your judgment about how you want to position the flowers. Now we're going to form another leaf in the same manner. They're a little trickier to do once it's already attached to the letters, so you might want to just pre-do all your leaves and then just wrap them on after you're done. If you find this part awkward, whatever you think works the best for you. We all find our methods that work well for us continuing with the same technique, just to add a few more leaves, and then winding the wires around to hold them in place. I ended up doing 5 leaves. I like odd numbers. And now we're going to do some more roses. This one with a single wire, doing it in the same manner, around a round form. Do a little twist, remove it, and then form our rose in the same way. So we take our wire, bring it around and under, rotate it around like a clock, and the other wire around and under. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. Just have a little light grip on it so it's not too tight. You want to keep it a little bit loose. Around and keep going till you finish the wire. Clip the end and just bend it underneath. You don't have to wrap it around the band. You can just give it a little bend underneath because it will be concealed when it's on the letter. Now clip the wire. I clipped one end a little longer than the other. If you need more of a base wire, just do it on a larger round form. And we're going to attach it to the letter. Bring your ends around and just tuck in those little pokey ends. And clip any extra if you have some. Give it another little pinch. So there's our first rose, and then I like the idea of doing a little cluster, so I made 3. This one's a kind of yellowy gold. Bring it around and just make sure you get those little pokey ends in place. And I did 3 roses and then did more leaves. You could even add beads to these letters. Honestly, the sky is the limit for this project. And I always love seeing what you guys create in the Wire Makers Club. Now give those ends a good little tug. And now we're going to make some spirals. So this is my favorite technique of making spirals with a cone. This is just a little plastic ring display cone. It's really handy for making these spirals and for displaying your rings. Bring the end around a few times. Clip the ends flush. Now take your round nose pliers and take the end of the wire and flick of the wrist, bend it around into a closed loop. And then you need to collapse that spiral. And we'll do the same on the other one. Take the end, bend it around to make a closed loop. And then we'll push the wires down to make a flat spiral. Adjust them as you need. And there's your beautiful letter J. To make the bookmark, I have 12 inches of 16 gauge artistic wire. I'm going to hold it on the ring cone and do a little spiral. Take the end with the round nose pliers, bring it around into a closed loop, and then we're going to just collapse that spiral. Bring it right down, give it a good little push, and I'm going to do some free form little squiggles. You can use a round form or some round nose pliers. These are the bail making pliers. Bringing the wire around, this will help it sit flat in the book. Back and forth. I flattened it with my rolling mill. You can hammer it if you want, if you prefer. And I just slid it up through some of the wires on the back in the flowers. And then you're going to bring the end down carefully and clip it. Give it a good little pinch so it stays firmly in place. If you prefer, this could be a pendant as well, or you could put a pin on the back to make a brooch. And there we have our beautiful Wire J Bookmark.
Thanks so much for watching the video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for lots more wire art and jewelry making videos. You can get the templates for many of my designs in my Etsy DIY shop, and be sure to use the coupon code SAVE25 to save 25% when you purchase any 5 templates, tutorials, or ebooks in my shop. You can also join the Wire Makers Club on Facebook to share photos of your wire art and wire jewelry. I also take special requests for the live streams, which happen over on Wire Lady TV. Every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, I troubleshoot new designs for wire art and wire jewelry. Be sure to share photos of your creations inspired by the tutorials and tag me at Heather Boyd Wire on Facebook and Instagram. Have fun with the bracelet, and we'll see you the next time.